Hey, what's up, everybody? Episode 35, Inside the Ties. It's Friday. We got a whole lot that we could talk about, but we're only going to probably hit on two things. I got the timer set, so I'm going to start it now and get into the introduction. We got Nike's fiscal report and the fact that the stock has dropped on Nike, but it's not that big of a deal for me personally because I called it. I called it in a prediction. I called it. I'm the man, and you should acknowledge me as such. I'm the man. I'm still going to get to the next one. Now, I also called this, but nobody in the sneaker market is really talking about it because the sneaker world really only deals with what's coming out, hottest colorways, and what dude wore what. That's not what we do. We're going to make you smarter. So this finish line thing is pretty important because I tried to do a prediction for finish line and nobody read it. But that's neither here nor there. We don't have three topics this week because I only have these two, mainly because they're really big and really important. Nike had a rough week. All right. So their third quarter results came out Tuesday. Did the conference call is at the end of the bell on the stock market. So I'm on to the first topic, obviously. And this is the thing. There were a lot of good points that came out where they discussed the Space Jam, which is what the sneaker market picked up on and ran with. But the most important aspect that I saw was 75% of styles drive 99% of Nike sales. This is the edit to amplify that came out in the previous conference call. And that edit to amplify concept is extremely important because you see it taking shape now. Now, it had to have been brought into existence last year, and it took a while for it to be implemented. But when you begin to cut and reduce the amount of shoes that you're putting out, then you're going to increase your profit margin. But here's the problem. Everybody's looking at futures still, and we know that futures are not, that important anymore for Nike. But it's the international growth that Nike has that's more important than anything. I think what I want you guys to take away from this is Nike dropped down to, I think, about $53 a share. Okay, they had been at 49. I predicted that they were going to go up here. I predicted that they were going to go up to the mid to high 50s. Now, when I said mid to high 50s, my projection was that it was going to take that amount of time for that to happen. Well, it went up to the high 50s and then it dropped back down to 53, 54. It shouldn't be dropping because what you have to remember is for everybody else to catch up with Nike, they're going to have to spend an insane amount of marketing money to maintain the growth that they've had. Nobody's talking about that at all. So that includes Adidas. For them to maintain that level of growth, they're going to have to spend. And that spending is going to hurt them. Now, they are also producing a lot of stuff they shouldn't. So let's jump over here to Finish Line. Finish Line didn't get my message, and that's the name of this article. I wrote this a while back, and I said how Finish Line could get better. I'm not that important. I don't even have 200 followers on YouTube. Only a few people are going to see this video. They didn't hear what I had to say. What I had to say was very important. You can go and read it on this article, but they didn't listen. And they just dropped from 19 a share all the way down to 12 or 13 a share. It's not looking good for Finish Line. And more important, if it's not looking good for Finish Line, it's not looking good for Hibbett's. It's not looking good for City Gear. It's not looking good for a lot of retailers. But that's another topic. And we'll get to that eventually. Maybe somebody send me a question. I need questions. I need somebody to, holler at me. That's it. Finishing up Insider Ties, episode 35. Subscribe, share, go to the website, read the articles. They're down here in the description. That's it. See you guys on the next one. Sorry about sitting so far back. It makes me look like, I'm super dark with this dark t-shirt on. It's all good. Peace.